Hey guys, it's Matt with Meat Church. Today we're going to be making smoked whole quail and cheesy jalapeno grits. All right, let's get going on this quail. First thing I like to do is I want to stuff them. So I'm going to stuff these with some lemon and some garlic right here in the cavity. There's nothing like going on a quail hunt with your buddies and then being able to cook these back up at camp. So this is a pretty straightforward, easy recipe that anybody can do. And these aren't real big, so these are gonna cook pretty quick. And you got a lot of latitude on how you can cook this, but I'm gonna throw some rosemary here in this butter, mix it up with my makeshift spoon here. We're gonna coat these with this butter before we apply our holy cow seasoning. So this is gonna add a nice richness, plus it's gonna act as a binder for the seasoning because these quail, we've been drying them out in the fridge, so they're not real adhesive to seasoning. I'm gonna season these with our holy cow. I like to use this on a lot of wild game. It's kind of a salt, pepper, garlic flavor profile. We're gonna cook these today at 375 degrees on our pellet grill. There's a lot of latitude in the temperature. 375 is not magic. You could cook lower if you wanted. If you wanted to smoke them, if you wanted to get a lot more smoky flavor, you could go as low as like 250. The lower you go on something like this, the more rubbery the skin will be. So I like to go a little bit hotter. You certainly could go even hotter than 375. You could go over 400. The hotter you cook, the quicker it can get away from you. So you just want to be mindful of that. And season these all over. I'm gonna season them bottom, sides. Don't be afraid to get messy with it. That's half the fun in cooking. We've got a lot of flavor profiles that would be great for these. Our holy voodoo would be good as well. But I like the pepper punch that comes with holy cow, and I think your friends will like this in the field, so I'd give it a shot. So again, we're rocking 375 right here. These quail are really small, so they're gonna cook really quick, but I think that's gonna give us just enough time to cook our cheesy jalapeno grits. I like to make my grits with chicken stock. In go the grits. I'm gonna bring these up to a simmer. These grits have thickened up nicely, but we're not done yet. But we're gonna add the heavy cream for some richness here, like we talked about. We're gonna add a ton of shredded cheese. A little bit of butter. And you can't skimp on the fresh diced jalapeno. And we're gonna season it with our Voodoo for a kick. Let's stir that in nicely. And we're gonna let this cook and meld together probably another 5 minutes. Just cook this into the consistency that you like. You don't want it too thick, don't want it too runny, so find a nice consistency, and then it's gonna be time to plate it and eat it. Now that the grits are done, I'm gonna pull the quail off. Guidance is to take poultry to 165, so I think these are ready to go. Man, this looks awesome. This is a quintessential Texas dish right here, and it smells awesome. I'm ready to eat. So let's get a bite here. Well, it's not exactly a huge leg, but it smells good. And it's super tasty. But don't sleep on these creamy jalapeno cheddar grits. Okay, that's real good. That is cooking like a Texan right there. For all your outdoor cooking needs, visit your local Academy Sports and Outdoors or academy.com.